In this video we're going to walk through some of the new features added to the ePOS functionality within the version 1.2.0 release of Scan Barpos. So if we go through to the ePOS screen, you'll see immediately that we've added a new button called Quick Menus. There is a tutorial on setting up quick menus, so we'll quickly go through the functionality of the quick menus on the ePOS screen. So if you select the Quick Menus button, you'll see this brings up a Quick Menus screen, and there are 18 screens, Quick Choice menu screens, all with 24 buttons. And what this enables you to do is add your products into these particular buttons. You can use images or just use blank buttons with legends, and this enables you to select the products for quick entry into the basket, as opposed to the manual process of either scanning with a barcode scanner or selecting from the list. Now you'll see in quick menus there are a forward and a backward button on the left and right hand side, and this enables you to browse from one menu to another. There are also some quick selection buttons across the top which enable you to go straight to a particular menu if you know which menu you wish to go to. So that's the Quick Choice Menus button functionality. Another major feature of 1.2 is the addition of these quick selection cache buttons on the right hand side, these quick pay buttons. We've moved the numeric keypad for barcode entry, manual barcode entry, which used to be here. We've moved that to a keypad selection button up actually on the product field area. So if you select that, this brings up a numeric keypad which enables you to enter a barcode in there. You can use a barcode scanner obviously as usual. And what these quick pay buttons enable you to do is, if you've got a basket that's less than the value of these particular buttons, and you get a tender, so we've got a basket of £30, if they tender, if the customer tenders £50, say, you just simply select the quick cash tender button, and that takes us straight through to the receipt screen as normal, so that prevents the need for having to go through the payment screen, etc. So that's a new feature of 1.2. You'll also see if we go through to the basket, we've added an invoicing functionality and a staff pricing functionality to the basket. So if we select one of our products, go back and select the radio, what we can do now is we can go to the basket, and if we wish to print an invoice before we finalize a transaction, so if you're going to say suspend a basket, and when the customer returns to complete the basket, you can print an invoice showing the contents of the basket so they can check prior to you going through to payment. So if you select invoice, there's no receipt printer set up on this particular machine, but what this will do is this would print an invoice on your normal receipt printer with the relevant details of the basket prior to going through to payment. We've also added a staff pricing functionality. There is a tutorial on staff pricing. So if you want to use staff pricing, then please go and watch the staff pricing tutorial, and that will give you an indication of how to utilize the staff pricing functionality. The other feature that we've changed on version 1.2 is the X and Z reports. If you're going to reports, they used to default to the printer, to the screen, sorry, and now they default to the printer. So if you go through and accidentally select the Z report before you've selected the printer, that would have been a problem, as it would have zeroed the results, the totals that are in the transaction totals, but now it defaults to printer. So those are some of the features added to version 1.2.